Hello everybody and welcome back to another session of English Foundational Language with myself, Bav Taylor from Indigo Development. If you've been following what we've been doing, these are short sessions to help you to upskill, refine your English for everyday use. It's to develop your English, whether you are in your home country and just want to get better at it, or are looking to move to an English-speaking country. So as I've said before, get emails from people about developing their English. So we put in a series of short sessions that are self-paced, which means you can watch them, pause them, rewatch them. They're supposed to be fun. They're interactive. You could pause, think about it, and then respond, and then I give you answers. And you should always learn something, know something that you didn't know at the beginning. And that's really, really important. So let's get started. I've done this in every session that I've led. Here's an icebreaker. Which duck are you today? Just take a moment, and which of the 9 ducks on the screen represent you and your mood at this point in time? If you're with someone watching this, family, friends, you could pause the video now, have a quick conversation, and then continue. Over to you. Okay, so in a previous session, we looked at formal English. What is it? And then I gave you a reminder of informal English, which we did in the session before. And then we looked at one conversation, a short conversation between 2 people, and looked at the language that was being used. This was spoken English, English that was communicated through words. And what we found is that there was a mix of both formal and informal English because the 2 people knew each other. Now today, we're going to stick with this theme of formal and informal, but we're going to look in particular at words and phrases that are written. So I've seen words and phrases that are written that are informal, and that's absolutely fine because the recipient, the person receiving that communication, may be someone you know. But what we're going to do today is try and flip that informal phrase into a formal one. Let's do the first one, and then I'll give you the response. Send it to me, please. Send it to me, please. That's informal. I want you to change it. It could be the odd word, add a word, replace a word or 2, and make it formal. So you could pause the video now, think about it, have a conversation with someone, and then let's go through the answers. Over to you. Okay, here's one answer. The informal, send it to me please, becomes, please can you kindly send it to me? Can you see the difference? There's a please at the beginning, kindly send it to me, phrased as a question, as opposed to the first one, which is short, which is fine, but it's not as a full sentence. It's informal. Let's do another one. Thanks a lot. You often hear that, and sometimes you see it written. It's fine. You can say thanks a lot. How could it be said more formal? Pause the video, think, have a conversation, and then let's go through the answer. So here's the answer. Thanks a lot becomes thank you very much. Thank you very much, especially in written English. You wouldn't say thanks a lot. You would write thank you very much. Just a slight difference, but is really important when you're thinking about formal communication. Next one. Just want to let you know. Just want to let you know. Pause the video, have a think, have a conversation, and then let's come back to look at the answers. Over to you. Okay, a more formal way of saying just want to let you know could be, I would like to inform you that. I would like to inform you that. That is really formal. Often again, in written communication, you wouldn't really write just to let you know, unless you knew the person and there was a casual communication to be had. In a more formal professional setting, you would say something like, I would like to inform you that. Like I said, just a small change, the odd word that's either added, replaced, but the difference can be big. There's another. Sure thing. Sure thing. Can you replace it and make it more formal? Pause the video. Over to you. Okay, sure thing as an informal becomes certainly or of course. Again, in written communication, you would not really write sure thing. You would say of course or certainly, so on and so forth. But you would not say sure thing. You might say it, but you wouldn't write it. Can you see the difference? Sure thing, informal, of course, or certainly is more formal. Okay, the fifth one and final one. There's been a slight hiccup. There has been a slight hiccup. Just a bit of a clue. If you watched session 2, we looked at idioms. Idioms are phrases with hidden meanings. This has got a hidden meaning. I want you to try and think about what that hidden meaning is. Pause the video. Over to you. Okay, there's been a slight hiccup actually means there has been a minor issue. Now, informally, you can say that there's been a hiccup, but chances are someone who's not a native English speaker may not know what that means. It is an idiom. The actual meaning, and therefore what you would say formally, is there has been a minor issue. In written communication, maybe to someone you work with, in a letter, or in a formal email, you would usually use there has been a minor issue, not that there's been a hiccup. Okay, so see what we've done? Thinking about the learning from the previous sessions, we're just building, we're adding to it, thinking about the difference between informal and formal. And this session in particular was more about the writing. And those of you that are preparing for IELTS, your written communication can have a mix of both. IELTS does say that. However, your formal English and the use of language and a range of vocabulary is crucial. So I hope this has helped you. Thank you for joining. I hope it's been fun, thought-provoking, and you have learned something that you didn't know at the beginning of this session. I look forward to seeing you in one of our sessions soon. Bye for now.